Badowski, Lowry, Miller, Pretzer, and Cooper. For the Lakers, their starting lineup for the second half of Kim J. Williams, Jordan Dasuki, Mike Nicholson, Devin Daly, and Josh Goldschmidt. So both teams there, and it will be Cooper inbounding to Miller, and Miller will get the second half started. Sets the offense, finds Pretzer out top. Over to Cooper on the right wing. Cooper drives against Daly, kicks it in the corner to, that was Badowski who missed it, and Cooper gets the offensive rebound, so the Chargers get another shot out to Pretzer for three. Pretzer no good. There's Cooper again. He's got another rebound. Cooper spins, puts it up, no good, tipped around, and finally Nicholson comes down with the rebound for the Lakers. Quickly up court, Williams all the way through. Williams puts it up and is fouled, and the Lakers will finally get to shoot some free throws as Williams took it strong to the hole, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. That foul, I believe, was on Miller. No, it was on number 2, Ryan Badowski. And so Kim J will go to the line where he is a 78% free throw shooter on the year. First one's up and good. He ties the score at 35. Williams, the second most free throws on the team as far as attempts. His next shot's up and also good. So the Lakers get back on top. 36-35, 19 and a half to go in the game. Miller with it for the Chargers. Miller against Williams. Miller drives left. Miller into the paint. Miller around. Kicks it over to Pretzer, who didn't see it coming, and it's stolen by Dasuki. Dasuki going the other way. He'll slow it down now, get a screen from Nicholson. Kicks it back out to Williams, over to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt into the paint. Almost lost the ball. They wanted to travel. Kicked underneath to Dasuki. It's missed, but Goldschmidt runs down the ball in the corner. Out to Nicholson. Nicholson to Daly. Daly going to take a 17-footer. Good. Devin Daly, nice shot there. Good ball movement by the Lakers. And the Lakers are up 38-35. Miller with it. Miller over to Badowski. Badowski between the leg dribble out top. Over to Cooper. Left wing. Cooper out to Pretzer. Pretzer tried to direct traffic. Now he gets it over to Miller. Back to Pretzer. Pretzer going to take a three, and that's good. Pretzer, the 7-footer, can shoot from outside. That's ties the score at 38. Lakers with the ball, Dasuki. Dasuki looks for cutters, finds Nicholson out top. Over to Williams for three. A Kim J, no good. Rebound to Badowski. Badowski quickly out to Miller. Miller up the right side for Hillsdale. Miller, free throw line into the paint. One-handed runner, up and good. They left them all alone, and Miller took it to the paint. Now the Chargers lead 40-38 with 17:50 to go in the game. Daly with it out top to Nicholson. Nicholson looks for cutters. Can't find anybody. Going to dribble a couple times and hand it off to Williams. Williams looked to the left side to Daly. Daly faces the basket. Two-pointer. No good. Rebound to Badowski. Badowski off to Miller. Miller up the left side across the timeline. Miller back to Badowski, over to Pretzer on the right wing. Pretzer back to Badowski to the left side to Cooper. Cooper back out to Miller, top of the key. Miller deep in the corner to Badowski. Badowski going to drive baseline, but he's held by Goldschmidt. So that'll be the first foul on the Lakers this half. That'll be Goldschmidt's first. So Hillsdale inbound underneath their own basket. Hillsdale leads 40-38, 17-16 to go in the game. And we're going to have a foul on Badowski as he just bowled over Dasuki on the out of bounds play. And that'll be the first team second, and Coach Tharp doesn't like that call. But Dasuki hit the floor for sure. Now Coach Tharp didn't get anywhere with the official who called the foul. So now he's chewing on the other official's ear. Isn't going to change anything, I don't think. Never have seen an official change their call because the coach was chewing on their ear. So the Lakers will get the ball back. A Kim J with it. A Kim J to the free throw line. 17-footer up and good. Nice shot in rhythm there by Williams, and he ties the score at 40. Miller with it for Hillsdale. Crossover dribble to the right into the paint. Miller kicks it back out to Pretzer. Pretzer three-pointer, good. And Jason Pretzer, the 7-footer, has hit 2 threes in a row. And the Chargers lead by 3. When your big guy steps out and hits threes like that, it's a hard defensive problem. And now a turnover by Williams, tried to get it into Nicholson, and Miller steals it. Miller going the other way. Here's Pretzer again, shooting another 3, and that one's good. 3 in a row for Pretzer. And somebody's got to step out and play him, and the Chargers have their biggest lead of the evening, 46-40. Williams with it, out to Nicholson, over to the right to Goldschmidt, now into Daly. Daly faces the basket, going to drive baseline, puts it up, and they said he stepped out of bounds. 2 bodies on the floor, Daly and Cooper. They're both slow to get up. Daly still on the floor. He finally gets up gingerly, and now Jake Blake's going to come in, and I think he'll probably come in for Nicholson as Coach Henning probably wants Blake to guard Pretzer so that Pretzer isn't shooting those threes, but that's been the story here in this first 4 minutes of the second half. Pretzer has made a couple threes to give Hillsdale a 6-point lead. Miller with it now for the Chargers against Williams. Miller goes to the left, knocks over Blake. Badowski underneath. There's Pretzer for a layup this time as Blake got knocked over, and the Chargers with an 8-point lead now over the Lakers. Here's Goldschmidt, finds Blake over to Daly. Daly into Dasuki, kicks it over to Williams. Williams thought about 3, now stops. Going to drive into the paint. Left-handed runner, up and good. Good job there by Williams, and he gets the Lakers to within 6 with just over 15 to go in the game. Miller with it to Cooper, over to Pretzer. Pretzer going to take another 3, and that one's good. That's 4 in a row for Pretzer, and the Lakers don't have an answer for him. And unless he cools off, the Lakers are going to have a difficult time. And now Williams gets a charging foul, and the Lakers are flustered here. And I think Coach Hennigan is going to call a timeout, as Coach Hennigan isn't happy with the official at this point. So the Chargers all fired up here with a 9-point lead, 51-42. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
H&R Block. Seymour has another large Hungry Howie's pizza to give away. If you cheer loud enough, he's going to give you a Hungry Howie's pizza. Found the services you need and the one-on-one partner with H&R Block Business Services. You want to play wheels of Hungry Howie's for providing during this? Give us a call at 905. Learn more. Participating offices, services, audit, attest, other required. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? See the dedicated staff at Century 21 in the Michigan Zoo today. Century 21's goal is to help you find your dream home, and Brenda Bro's goal as broker is to pair you with the perfect real estate. Century 21 staff is local, and they're all educated to help you. Anna Bonacci Slater and Leanne Marlowe are graduate real estate institute. Both are associate brokers. The Century 21. Aaron McDowell, Julie Waiter, John Anderjack, Mark Carr, Jed Price, and Nick Fairchild. Call 668 or visit century21.com today. And now back to Laker basketball on 1400 WKNW, Sault Ste. Marie Sports Authority.
And welcome back to the Bud Cooper Gymnasium, where the Chargers from Hillsdale have a 9-point lead over the Lakers. And they have the ball. Miller with it for Hillsdale. Miller out top to Neviu. Neviu to Cooper. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound to Blake. And Dasuki almost turned it over as they went for it together. But Blake comes down with it. Williams now with it for Lake State. Finds Dasuki. Coming off the screen to Goldschmidt, over to Williams. Williams looks for cutters. Finds Daly. Daly going to drive against Pretzer. Puts up a runner, good. Nice move there by Devin Daly, and the Lakers get to within 7. Now they're going to have to play some defense. Here's Lowry with it on the left wing, brings it out top to Neviu. Neviu Over to Cooper. Cooper drives baseline, throws up a shot, and scores. Jake Blake didn't get there in time to draw the charge, and an easy layup there by Cooper. Here's Williams with it for the Lakers. Akimje. Step back, and they're going to say he carried the ball, he traveled. And another turnover by the Lakers. Williams made the shot too, so taking 2 points off the board. The Lakers trail by 9. Miller with it. Miller gets by Williams all the way to the hole and scores. And just too easy there for Hillsdale. He just drove into the lane. Now Daly for 3. Devin Daly knocks down the 3. That's a big shot for Devin. Gets the Lakers to within 8, 13.5 to go in the game. The Lakers have to play some defense. Hillsdale's scoring at will down here. I don't think the Lakers have stopped them in the second half. Cooper with it. Over to Lowry. Lowry to Miller. Lob pass over to Cooper. Cooper with it underneath, and he scores. And the coaches were yelling lob, 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 and the defense didn't hear it. And now Goldschmidt looks like he's got a injury to his shoulder, as Cooper came down on him when he went up, and he's not moving his right shoulder, so I don't know if he could have separated it or what, but that's a tough blow for the Lakers too, as Monger comes in as Goldschmidt goes down to the bench. Lakers trail by 10, 57-47. Here's Dasuki. Dasuki to Blake. Blake puts it up and no good, missed the layup, and Cooper comes down with the rebound. Cooper over to Neveu for 3. No good, but there's Neveu running down the rebound. Dasuki didn't box out. Now Pretzer thought about 3. He's hit 4 in a row. Over to Cooper. Cooper with it. Back out to Lowry. Lowry hands off to Cooper, top of the key to Lowry on the left wing. Lowry going to take a 3, and that one's good. And Hillsdale just can't miss, and they've built a 13-point lead now in this second half. Only the first 7.5 minutes of the second half, and I think Coach Henniga is going to take a timeout. Nope, they're going to keep it going. Blake over to Monger. Monger to Daly. Daly, top of the key. Thought about 3. Now he's going to between the leg dribble. And Cooper runs it down, gives it off to Lowry. Lowry over to Neveu, and it's knocked out of bounds by Dasuki, but Hillsdale's got all the jump in their step here. They got the momentum, and the Lakers are just trying to slow things down and get their composure back, but Hillsdale is really charging hard here. Lowry with it. Over to Cooper. Cooper. Lakers need to get a defensive stop or a couple of them in a row. Neveu with it. Neveu over to Cooper. Cooper drives right baseline. Blocked by Daly. Good block there. Blake with the rebound. Williams with it. Williams into the paint. Left-handed shot. No good. Goes falling to the floor, and the rebound comes the other way. Here's Neveu. Neveu over to Badowski. And three-pointer's good. That was actually Lowry. And the Chargers have made probably 7 or 8 threes this half, and now have built a 16-point lead, the largest lead of the game by any team, with 11:36. And Coach Henniga calls a timeout, a 30-second timeout. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
Electronics to Northern Street in the Sioux. All electronics are resurrected. iPhone or oldest favorite VHS. The doctor is in. Electronics Hospital. Well, then, smoothly running hospital for all electronics. Northern Computer Repair Services. Maple Street, Sioux, Michigan. And now back to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
And we are back at the Bud Cooper Gymnasium, where the Hillsdale Chargers are ahead of the Lakers 63-47. The score was 35-34 at halftime, but the Chargers have come out and scored 28 points in the first 8.5 minutes. like to see what their three-point shooting is because they haven't missed many. They probably made 7 or 8 this half. So Lakers with the ball, Monger with it. Monger to Daly. Daly is going to be a holding foul. Let's see, on Lowry. That's the third. And now we're going to have the media timeout. So back-to-back timeouts here. So with the score, Hillsdale 63, Lake State 47. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
Some people seem to own their own. Other business owners want to expand, but they aren't sure where to start. Here's the first step.
Make a call today to Old Mission Bank.
Steve Gleason, Senior Vice President of Old Mission Bank.
We're just as excited as you are to help you get moving or get growing. We have the commercial lending experience to help you take the next step. Lending funds for business is a big part of what we do, and we are proud to look back over the years to businesses we've helped grow, big and small, along the way. Let us help you today.
Visit one of the commercial lending experts today and get your dreams underway at one of Old Mission Bank's 2 locations, the Business Spur in Sault Ste. Marie or Main Street is an equal housing lender. Old Mission Bank, member FDIC.
And now back to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
And we're back at the Bud Cooper Gymnasium where the Lakers trail Hillsdale 63-47. Williams will inbound for the Lakers. Kim J gets it into Daly, back to Monger. Monger over to Williams on the right wing. Williams looks for cutters, nobody there. Williams with the ball, double team. Going to take a 15-footer, that's no good. Tipped around and rebounded by Neveu for the Chargers. Neveu with it. Neveu drives into the paint against Williams. Kicks it back out to Badowski. Badowski over to Cooper on the left wing. Cooper looks, nothing there. Finds Archer, back to Cooper, now to the right side to Lowry. Lowry brings it to the top, goes left side to Badowski. Badowski, 15-footer blocked by Monger and saved out of bounds by Williams coming the other way. Williams with it through a double team. Williams scoop shot up and good. Nice quick move there by Williams, and the Lakers cut the deficit to 14. Here's Neveu over to Cooper. Cooper top of the key, looks underneath, nothing there, finds Lowry on the left wing. Lowry is going to try to get it inside, but they're saying a hold on Carson Monger. That'll be the 3rd foul on the Lakers, the 1st on Monger. So Hillsdale inbound from side court. It'll be Neveu getting in into Lowry, back to Neveu. To Lowry. Lowry 3-pointer up and no good. Short. Daly comes down with the rebound for the Lakers. Daly over to Williams. Williams top of the key. Williams between the leg dribble, and he's going to be fouled by Neveu. And that'll be the 4th on the Chargers and the 1st on Neveu. Goldschmidt comes in. His shoulder must be better. That's a good sign. Dasuki goes out. Lakers ball. Williams with it. Williams drives left, kicks it off to Daly. Daly thought about 3, but Cooper steps out to play defense. Now they get it to Blake. Blake double team, kicks it around to Monger. Quickly over to Goldschmidt, but it's knocked out of bounds by Miller on their defensive rotation. 63-49 Hillsdale, 9:59 to go in the game. Carson Monger will inbound, gets it into Blake. Blake underneath to Goldschmidt, puts it up and in. Nice job there by Goldschmidt. Backdoor cut, and the Lakers are within 12. Here's Miller with it for the Chargers. Miller, crossover dribble into the right, into the paint, one-handed runner, good. Miller is getting through the Lakers defense, penetrating into the lane and getting easy shots off. And the Chargers are up by 14. Daly with it. Devin Daly over to Jake Blake. Blake over to Monger on the right wing. Monger dribbles to the left. Now hands off to Daly. Daly against Cooper. Daly looks for cutters. There's Goldschmidt, puts it up, and he is fouled. Another good off-ball cut by Goldschmidt. And they're going to shoot 2 free throws. Josh will. That was on Miller, his second, team's fifth. Josh Goldschmidt, a 79% free throw shooter, will go to the line. The first one's no good. There might be still some impact on that right shoulder. Remember, he went out just a few minutes ago and he wasn't moving his right shoulder. So it might be still a little weak from the injury. Next free throw's up and too long, so he misses both of them. Jake Blake gets pushed in the back and no call. But the Chargers bring it down, leading by 14, 65-51. Miller with it. Miller into the paint. Kicks it back out to Badowski. Badowski into the paint now to Miller. Miller going to hit a three. No good. Rebound to Williams. Williams quickly up court. Finds Goldschmidt deep in the corner to Blake for three. Jake Blake, no good, but the rebound comes back to Blake. Over to Williams. Lakers not shooting well from the outside this half. Williams inside to Daly. Daly double teamed. He's going to be fouled by Miller. That'll be the sixth team foul. And I think it's the third on Miller. So the Lakers will get it out of bounds under their own basket. And next free throw will be the bonus for the Lakers. Daly with it. Daly going to take a long three, and that's good. Devin Daly knocks down the three, and the Lakers are within 11 with 8.5 to go. Need to play some defense now. Miller with it. Miller against Williams. Miller drives left this time. Bounce pass into Badowski out to Pretzer. Three-pointer, no good. He finally missed one. And Monger comes down with the rebound. Quickly up to Williams. Over to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt in the lane. Puts it up. Missed the layup, but Devin Daly's there on the rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Pretzer. And actually, Daly will get free throws here. But Jason Pretzer had hit 4 in a row, and the whole Hillsdale bench was up thinking that fifth one was going to go down, and it was off the rim, and the Lakers quickly turn it around. And Devin Daly will go to the line and try to hit 1-and-1. 86% free throw shooter on the year. First one's up, no good, so that's 3 missed free throws in a row for the Lakers. Possible of 4 points left on off the scoreboard, so they have to play defense again. 8 minutes left in the game. Hillsdale leads by 11. Miller with it to the right wing, over to Badowski on the left wing. Badowski kicks it off to Neveu. Neveu hands off to Pretzer. Pretzer against Blake to Neveu. Neveu behind the back dribble. 4 on the shot clock. Neveu still with it. Neveu into the paint. 15-footer. And it's no good, but Hillsdale gets the rebound. And they get a new shot clock as Miller will try to drive by Monger, and Monger fouls him. That'll only be the 4th foul on the Lakers, so no shooting. And the Hillsdale will get the ball out under their own basket, but time for another media timeout. So with the score, Hillsdale 65, Lake State 54. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
O'Connor's Chrysler Dodge Trucking Jeep in Pickford. Pickford and the surrounding areas with pride for more than 50 years. O'Connor's top-notch body shop includes a state-of-the-art frame straightener. O'Connor's is also a proud supporter of community events. Its sales team has the experience to know which model is right for each customer. And with financing available to back your purchase, you can drive away today in your dream vehicle. Local people, local pride. Stop in today on M129 at O'Connor.
Freighters Restaurant, located in the Ramato Ojibwe, downtown Sioux, Michigan, is your place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy the best view on the river from their ceiling-to-floor windows, or relax in the Captain's Pub with your friends. Now more than ever, Freighters is more than just for special occasions with their quick lunch specials and come-as-you-are invitations. Your next meal is stop Pub in the Ramato Ojibwe, Portage Avenue, downtown Sioux, Michigan.
And now back to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
And we're back at the Bud Cooper Gymnasium where the Lakers trail the Chargers from Hillsdale, 65-54. Hillsdale ball under their own basket. Zach Miller will inbound for the Chargers. Miller with it, looking, finds Neveu, who's all alone, and then he's fouled as he makes the layup. And how the Lakers let him get that wide open, I'm not sure. But that foul was on Nicholson. Nivu will go to the line. He's an 83% free throw shooter, and he made it. And it's 68-54, just like that. Lakers trail by 14. Williams with it. Williams crossover dribble into the paint. Throws up a runner, and it's good. And we're going to have a whistle as Nicholson and Pretzer were locked in a battle for the rebound. And the official talking to both of them. So nice move there by Williams to get the Lakers to within 12. Here's Miller with it. Miller gets around the pressure, quickly over to Badowski. Badowski will pull it back out and run some clock. Back to Miller. Miller now finds Pretzer at the top of the key. Pretzer back to Miller. Miller cross-court pass to Badowski, now to Nivu. Nivu to Pretzer. Pretzer looks inside, nothing there. Over to Cooper on the right wing. Cooper drives the paint, puts up a one-handed runner, and it's good. Pretty good defense by the Lakers. Cooper made a tough shot there. Here's Williams. Williams into the paint. Throws up a scoop shot, and it's good. Lakers again within 12, but they got to get some stops on the other end. They tried to double team. Miller gets through that. Miller up court. Lakers spending a lot of energy trying to get Hillsdale to turn it over. 6.5 to go. Hillsdale leads by 12. Long three-pointer, no good. And the rebound is to the Lakers. They're saying Pretzer went over the back. And I think Nicholson's going to shoot some free throws, as that's the 8th team foul on Hillsdale and the second on Pretzer. Nicholson, I believe, will go to the line. And Nicholson, Mike, is only a 47% free throw shooter. Actually, Monger will go to the line. Carson Monger. And I know the Hillsdale staff is asking, they thought it was on Nicholson because the Monger is a 78% free throw shooter. So 1-1 for Monger. Lakers missed their last three free throw attempts, make it 4 as Monger misses it 2. So the Lakers can't hit a free throw. In some games, that's been their Achilles heel. And this would be a lot closer if they could have made some of those free throws. Hillsdale ball. Cooper with it. Cooper is going to be fouled by Nicholson from behind. Kind of a hard foul by Nicholson. Cooper didn't like that. That'll be the 6th foul on Nicholson. It will not be a shooting foul, I don't believe, as it was on the drive. That'll be the 4th on Nicholson. And Dasuki comes in for Monger. And so the next foul on the Lakers will send the Chargers to the line. Miller gets it into Cooper. Cooper back to Miller, deep in the right corner. Miller cross-court pass to Nivu. Nivu kicks it back out to Miller. Miller going to drive into the paint against Dasuki, puts it up and scores right around Dasuki, and Miller makes the layup, and we're going to have a foul on who here? It's going to be on Nicholson. Nicholson will have fouled out of the game. That's his 5th foul. They call him for a blocking foul. And now Blake will have to go back in. And things are unraveling here for the Lakers rather quickly. As Blake comes back in, the ball goes right back over to Hillsdale, and Hillsdale has a 14-point lead. Lakers can't seem to get out of their own way here. Here's Miller inside to Cooper. Easy layup, scores. 74-58 Hillsdale. Lakers just can't get that momentum going on their side. They get a little bit of a run, then Hillsdale comes down and scores. Daly with a three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Hillsdale. Their shooting is a little bit off, and maybe it's because Hillsdale is playing pretty good defense on them. Miller over to Lowry into the paint, over to Cooper. Cooper with a stuff. He slams it home as the Lakers let him in all alone, and Coach Henniga, not happy at all, calls a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so with the score, Hillsdale 76, Lake State 58. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
On your side, ATVs and side-by-sides from Kawasaki and Kubota to take you where you need to go. Neil and Huck, easy. Practice from Kubota and Matthew Ferguson to do the work of a half dozen of your best buddies. Get away. Good track. One for over 50 years. Downtown Pickford. Now back to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
Welcome back to the Bud Cooper Gymnasium, where the Lakers trail Hillsdale by 18, 76-58. Williams with the ball for Lake State. Williams all alone, throws up a shot, no good. And the Lakers aren't running much offense. It's just man against man, and they're not knocking down their shots. And now Hillsdale with the back can take a big lead. Here's Cooper, no good on the three. That would have been a heartbreaker, and let's see if Williams can get up court and get something to work. Williams going to just throw up a runner again, and he's not even looking at his wings. There was open shooters there, and I think Coach Henniga is going to take Williams out right now because he's trying to force the action too much. Here's inside, that's Nevu, puts it up and scores, and again, easy layup in the lane for Hillsdale, and they got a 20-point lead, and it's looking bleak for the Lakers now with only 4 minutes to go. Williams with it over to Dasuki. Dasuki into the paint, and Dasuki going to force a shot and going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line, and the Lakers going to have to really score in these last 4 minutes, and we're going to have our last media timeout. With the score, Hillsdale 78, Lake State 58. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
Perhaps you'd like to explain this?
You can read, can't you?
Marcia, how could you?
You've given me everything I could ever want, which is more than I can say for you.
After all we've been through.
Face it, darling. We're just going through the motions.
I've written every single insurance policy you've ever had. Has it really come to this?
If insurance was this dramatic, Hollywood would be full of insurance agents. Insurance is Farm Bureau agent Dean Garlinghouse's life. And Farm Bureau Insurance is your local life insurance. Dean's fascinated by insurance and does the hard work you need to make sure every member of your family and every aspect of your life is protected. Dean designed affordable auto insurance plans, including new car replacement coverage when you're the first owner of a vehicle. First 3 years, even emergency road service is affordable. There's no drama in insurance. And insurance is Dean's life. Trust your coverage to Farm Bureau agent Dean Garlinghouse on Ashman at 8th Avenue, soon Michigan. And now back to Laker basketball on ESPN 1400.
And welcome back to the Bud Cooper Gymnasium, where the Lakers trail Hillsdale 78-58. Jordan Dasuki at the line to shoot a couple free throws. Lakers have missed their last 4. Dasuki only a 56% free throw shooter, but he knocks that one down. And it's 78-59 Hillsdale. 3:58 to go in the game. Dasuki's next free throw is also good. So now the Lakers going to put on a full court press. They have to get some turnovers, and the Chargers not turning the ball over. Here's Cooper with it. Cooper over to Nevu. Nevu across the timeline, gets it back to Miller. I'm sure they're going to run the clock down as if they just take their 30-second possessions, 35-second possessions, the Lakers won't be able to catch up. Here's Miller. Miller goes through the lane and is fouled by Dasuki. And Miller will go to the free throw line. On the year, Hillsdale, very good free throw shooting team, 77%. Miller, 80%. One of the better shooters on the team. So he'll get a 1-and-1. First one's up and good. Makes it 79-60. Lakers need some kind of a miracle. I don't know that next one's up and good with 3.5 left if you can make up a 20-point deficit. 80-20 Hillsdale. Blake with it. Over to Dasuki. Dasuki stops, gives it off to Daly. Daly over to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt to Daly. Hillsdale really playing good defense, and there's going to be a foul on Miller. They're all over the Lakers, not allowing them to get any shots at all, any separation. And the Lakers just can't get open, and Devin Daly will go to the line and shoot 2, as that's now the double bonus on Hillsdale. First one's up and good. That foul was actually on Cooper, not Miller. That's his second. Devin will get one more attempt here. See if he can cut the deficit to 18, which he does not. But there's Blake with the rebound. He puts it up and in, and he's fouled by Cooper. So that certainly gets a little life in the Lakers. Cooper did not box out. Blake got around him, made the layup, and got fouled. So now Jake can try to make a three-point play and cut the deficit to 16. Blake, 63% free throw shooter on the year, and he makes that one. So that was a good little exchange for the Lakers. Now if they can play some defense. Miller with it. Miller against Goldschmidt. Miller all the way up court. Underneath to Archer. Archer puts it up and scores. He got around Blake. Got an easy basket. Here comes Daly with it. Daly over to Blake. To Dasuki. Dasuki in the paint. Puts up a left-handed runner, and that's good. And we got a timeout by Coach Henniga. And we're going to keep it here this time. Lakers trail by 16, 82-66. Run through some out-of-town scores again. As we said before, in the women's side of things, Ashland defeated Northern Michigan. Grand Valley beat Michigan Tech in overtime up in Houghton. Saginaw Valley beat Northwood. And currently Walsh is ahead of Ohio Dominican, 55-54 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. In the men's side of things, Findlay and Ferris State are now tied at 48 with 6 minutes left in the game. Ashland leads Grand Valley 38-28 with 17 minutes left in the second half. And Saginaw Valley leads Walsh 30-28 with 3 minutes to go in the game. So some upsets there on the women's side. Certainly Grand Valley beating Michigan Tech is a little bit of an upset. There would be a small upset here if Hillsdale, the number 5 seed, were to beat the number 4 seed. And that's looking like that may happen, as there's only 3 minutes left in the game and the Lakers are down by 16. But still a lot of time. Lakers with their three-point shooting ability can easily come back here. But it'd be nice if they could get some turnovers. Lowry gets the ball over to Neveu. Neveu with it to Archer. Archer on the left wing. Archer is going to be fouled by Goldschmidt. And that'll be the 9th foul on the Lakers. So 1-1 for Archer. Archer, a 73% free throw shooter. The people that are out there for the Chargers, Cooper shoots 87%. Neveu shoots 83%. Miller shoots 80%. So there's very good free throw shooters out there. And Archer knocks down the free throw, 83-66 Hillsdale. 2:54 to go in the game. Nick Archer will have one more attempt here. Dribbles a couple times, puts it up, and that one is also good. So Kim J. Williams will bring the ball down for the Lakers. Williams through the paint, scoop shot up and good. Nice quick score there by Williams. The Lakers put a full court press on again. And a stolen, Dasuki with an underneath, scores. Good job there by Goldschmidt as Dasuki got the steal. Here's Cooper. Cooper hands it off to Badowski going the other way, and we're going to have an intentional foul on Williams as he grabbed Badowski. And Coach Henniga is not happy with that, as the intentional foul will give Badowski 2 shots, plus Hillsdale will get the ball. Coach Henniga out on the floor, the officials tell him to settle down, and Badowski misses the free throw. Badowski only a 59% free throw shooter, so he is one of their poorer ones. He misses both free throws. Coach Hennig is still steaming about that intentional foul. And it'll be Hillsdale ball underneath. 84-70, Lakers trail by 14, 2.5 to go. Miller trying to get it in. Miller gets it into Lowry. Lowry will bring it out top and run some more clock. Lowry against Dasuki. Over to Miller. Miller with it now. Miller off to Cooper. Cooper out top. Back to Miller. Into Cooper. Cooper puts it up and scores. Too easy. That was a layup the Lakers gave up. And quickly down court. Here's Daly for three, and that's no good. And the rebound goes to Miller. And Miller is going to be fouled by Goldschmidt. And Goldschmidt, that'll be the 10th foul. So it'll be a double bonus for Miller. And now it'll be pretty much a free throw shooting contest for Hillsdale. They lead 86-70. Lakers only have 2 minutes, 7 seconds left in the game. And Miller's first free throw attempt's no good. So Hillsdale now has missed 3 free throws in a row. Zach Miller with one more attempt, and this one is good. So 87-70 Hillsdale. Williams going to wait till the ball gets across half court, then pick it up. Williams with it into the paint, throws up a runner, no good. Tipped around, and rebound by Lowry, who is fouled by Daly. And Lowry will go down and shoot 2 free throws. So Lakers got a shot off quick, but they couldn't knock it down. And Stedman Lowry will go to the free throw line, where he is an 83% free throw shooter. First one's up and good. Makes it 88-70 Hillsdale. Carson Monger comes in for Jake Blake. 1:57 to go in the game. Lowry with it. Free throw good. 89-70 Hillsdale. Williams with it. Kimje off in the corner to Goldschmidt. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound Daly. No, it's tipped back to Nivu. And he gets fouled by Dasuki. So at this point, with 1:47, the Lakers still trying to come back in this game, but they're missing shots down on their end of the court, and Hillsdale's making free throws, and the lead's just getting larger and larger, although Nivu misses that free throw. He's, again, 83% free throw shooter. But he makes the second, and now it's a 20-point lead for Hillsdale, the biggest of the evening. Williams with it. Williams by Miller. Williams puts up a shot, no good. Archer with the rebound off to Miller. Miller looking to get it off, get it to Archer. Now over to Nivu, and he gets fouled. And again, the Lakers just didn't seem to be in sync tonight. Their defense certainly wasn't up to par, as their Hillsdale's already up to 90 points, make it 91. And they're going to go down to defeat here against a Hillsdale team that came out with a lot of hot shooting in the second half. It was 35-34 at halftime, so they've scored 57 points in the second half. Step back three-pointer by Dasuki, no good. Archer on the rebound, he's fouled by Carson Monger, and they'll go back down again to shoot free throws. And with 1:26 left, the Lakers are going to go down to defeat here against the Chargers, who are, as we said in the beginning, are the hottest team in the league, winning 5 in a row. And they proved it here tonight. They now have defeated the top 4 teams in the conference on their home court in the last month of the season. So they deserve to move on, getting a victory here over the Lakers, as Archer made the first free throw and makes the second. Now checking in was Carlos Eubanks. Now Mike Smutney checking in, giving Devin Daly a a rest. Smutney hasn't played much in the last couple games. He got a lot of time originally, but for some reason hasn't got much time in the last few games. Smutney with it now. Smutney back to Mazuka. Mazuka to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt for three. Good. Josh Goldschmidt knocks down the three. 94-73 now. Minute 10 to go in the game. A big hand for Devin Daly coming off. He's a great player that will end his career here with the Lakers. Timeout now by Hillsdale. Jake Blake also ending his career here. We're going to keep it here without going to a commercial during this timeout, but they've had 4 great years here at Lake State. The other seniors in there right now: Carlos Eubanks, Marcus Davis is a senior, but he only had 1 semester of eligibility, and that was the first semester. So the Lakers overall another successful season, but they're, I'm sure, disappointed that they're going to lose this game here at home and are not going to move on to the next round of the GLIAC tournament. Cooper with it for Hillsdale. Lakers playing full court defense, but they're not going to foul now as Neviu gets it, and they'll just run the shot clock down. Maybe not even taking a shot. Neviu over to Lowry, just passing the ball around the outside. 9 on the shot clock. Neviu going to behind the back dribble into the paint, kicks it over to Archer for a three-pointer, and Archer knocks down the three-pointer, and that's just how the evening's gone for the Lakers. Every three-pointer, almost every one that Hillsdale took was knocked down. Now Smutney with a 3, that's no good, and a rebound by Cooper, and 30 seconds left. Pretty much game over as the shot clock and game clock are within a half a second of each other, and now we're going to have a timeout and get a whole bunch of subs in for Hillsdale, and the Lakers going to go down to defeat here 97-73. Just excellent second half by the Chargers, and 62 points they put up, and the Lakers just couldn't contain them. Now that's Zarnowski with it. Zarnowski with 14 left gives it off to Gross. Gross out at the top. 8 seconds left. Double team, gets it over to Bear. Bear with it. And that's the game. And the final score, Hillsdale 97, Lake Superior State 73. We'll be back with the final stats after this. You're listening to Laker Basketball on ESPN 1400.
Did your sausage scram? The answer to your breakfast breakdown is the newly remodeled Wendy's, offering their new piping hot 100% Arabica Red Roaster coffee, free daily. Always fresh, 3-ingredient creamy sausage gravy atop fresh baked Southern style biscuits. Morning.
How much time do you want?